Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another track by track video. Hey, I told you guys I was going to do a track by track video today. Remember, this will be the last track by track video before I do a pickups video in the recent future. And today we got two 1984 albums in this battle. We've got Iron Maiden's Powerslave versus Metallica's Ride the Lightning. Now, let me quickly explain to you my thoughts on these albums as I show you what's inside of them. Powerslave, not one of my favorite Iron Maiden albums. My favorite Iron Maiden album will be the next one, Somewhere in Time. That's my favorite album and probably one of the greatest albums of all time. But I don't hate Powerslave. I just don't think it's their best. I will put it in my top 10. Top 10 favorite Iron Maiden albums. This album has some really good tracks and some other tracks I don't really like. So, once again, not hating it, I just, not the biggest fan of it. So, but this album did a lot good for them. They went on to the ridiculously long Powerslave tour, where I think that's where Bruce Dickinson started to lose his voice a lot. But once again, they had an awesome stage show for this tour. Yeah. If you're wondering what CD pressing this is a 98 remaster CD pressing, like the enhanced stuff. I just mostly get the 98 remasters because the booklets are awesome. Ride the Lightning from Metallica. Out of the first three, this would be my number 2. Number 3 would be Kill 'Em All, and number 1 would be Master of Puppets. But I like this album a lot. I don't think it's the best. I think the best is Master of Puppets, but it still has some great songs on here. I think this was like the stepping stone to Master of Puppets, because the first album from Metallica, Kill 'Em All, they really were showing their influences on that album, because the album sounds very much like Iron Maiden, like Killer's era. James is trying to hit high vocals and stuff like new wave of British heavy metal singers did and stuff. And here, I think Metallica finally started getting their sound here, because James sang rough and low on this album, and they also found their sound as well, because it doesn't sound as much as Iron Maiden anymore. But the production on here is it's not bad. I just say it's very different, because the first album was very low production, which is understandable because it was their first album and they didn't have that much money. But the production here is better, but a little bit messy and fuzzy, I think. And I think they improved with Master of Puppets' production, because that's one of the best production albums I ever heard. But it's good. So, anyways, guys, let's get this started. Track 1, Aces High versus Fight Fire with Fire. Aces High, it's a classic video with the starting off the Winston Churchill thing. They always start off with Winston Churchill's speech when they play it live. Video rules, the song rules. Probably my favorite track on Powerslave is Aces High Classic versus Fight Fire with Fire. Fight Fire with Fire, awesome thrash song. Starts off with that beautiful little acoustic bit at the beginning. And when you think the sound's gonna be like, oh, really, this is good, they're gonna start the album off slow and soft, your ears are in for a surprise, and then it goes into that dun 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 with that riff, and it goes to this awesome thrash song. And I love the way James sings on the song, like the do unto others as they done to you. I love it. A song about nuclear war, freaking awesome. I love Fight Fire with Fire. Ooh, this is tough. You know what? I'm gonna give it to Fight Fire with Fire. I'm a bit burnt out on on Aces High. I still love Aces High, but I like Fire better. Track 2, 2 Minutes to Midnight versus Ride the Lightning. 2 Minutes to Midnight, another classic from Maiden, with another awesome music video, catchy riff, catchy chorus, good driving bass and drum beats. I love 2 Minutes to Midnight. Versus Ride the Lightning. Not one of the best title tracks, or what's it called, epic side that Metallica has done. I think Master of Puppets is the best epic they've done, and number 2 would be And Justice for All, and then number 3 would be this. Actually, you know what? Yeah, number 3 would be this. I like Red Lightning. I like the way it starts out with that or whatever that noise sounds like. I'm sorry if I was just cringy right there. My voice is not good today. But yeah, it starts out with that cool intro, and then I love the riff it goes into that. I love that, the crunch. And Dave Mustaine co-wrote this song as well, because you hear that little spider crawl in the middle of it. And I love the way James sings the part where he screams, where he's singing like, "Please God help me, they're trying to take it all away. I don't want to die." That part is awesome. And Kirk's solo is melodic and great and emotional, but I think it goes on a little bit too long. The solo, the song could be easily 4 or 5 minutes. It doesn't need to be 6 minutes. Well, it's like a great song, and oh boy. I don't know. You know what? I think I'm gonna give it to. Oh man, this is tough. You know what? I'm gonna do what I did in the Justice for All versus Painkiller episode. I'm gonna put my finger here, close my eyes, and have them go back and forth. Okay. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Let's go to Ride the Lightning. So Ride the Lightning is up 2-0. Track 3, Lost for Words versus For Whom the Bell Tolls. Lost for Words. This is where the album takes a dip for me. Like, starts off great with 2 classics, to Aces High and 2 Minutes Midnight, but then it starts off with the instrumental, and then it goes into some songs I'm not too crazy about, as we'll get to later. Lost for Words is an okay instrumental, but I don't think it's as good as like Transylvania or Genghis Kong or dang it, what's that song called? The Ides of March. I think those are better Iron Maiden instrumentals, but Lost Words ain't that bad. For When the Bell Tolls, yeah, we all have heard it. It's probably the highlight of Cliff Burton's career, along with Anesthesia and Orion. But it's cool and stuff. Very slow pace, but at least it's got some crunchy riffs and great vocals from James Hetfield. I'm gonna give it to For When the Bell Tolls. So 3-0 Metallica. Track 4. Wait, what's track 4 on this? Flash of the Blade versus Fade to Black. I have a funny story about Fade to Black. I used to not like this song at all. I used to think it was like depressing, slow, and stuff. I didn't think it sucked, but it like made me kind of depressed a little bit. And I'm like, I don't want to listen to this. I'd rather listen to other Metallica ballads like One or Sanitarium or Unforgiven. I'm starting to grow and like Fade to Black now. He just gotta ignore the depressing lyrics, because they're great guitar riffs in there. Gets heavy afterwards, and I love James Hetfield's vocal performance. It's really emotional, and it brings the lyrics to life. I love the part where death greets me warm, and now I'll just say goodbye. And then I love the part where he says goodbye, like his voice is echoing. He's like, goodbye, like that part. Awesome. Flash of the Blade. I think Bruce co-wrote this, and I think it's out sword fighting, because Bruce Dickinson, so we all know him as the fencing fanatic he is. Flash of the Blade, I actually really like it. It's a good, fast song. Not as good as Aces High and 2 Minutes to Midnight, but it's a good song. I like it. But now the choice comes now. What do I pick? I'm gonna give it to Metallica and again. I'm sorry, Maiden fans. I don't know. I've been on a Metallica click lately all week, so I'm sorry. All right, 4-0 Metallica. Now we go over to side 2 on both of these. So we start off with Trapped Under Ice versus The Duelist. Trapped Under Ice, kind of thrashy, but once again, the production kind of ruins it for me because the production is very messy and not muffly, but like fuzzy on this song. And I think the song would be better with a better production. Like if this song had Master Puppets production, I think it would be better. Once again, the chorus is cool though with the freezing, can't move at all, screaming, can't hear my call. Like I think that's cool and stuff, but it's just the production kind of ruins it for me. Versus the Duelist. I like Flash of the Blade better, but The Duelist is an alright song. I like it. And you know what? I'm gonna give it to The Duelist because I think this album has better production than this, so I'm gonna give it to that song. Next song, track 7 is Escape versus Back in the Village. Escape, I know a lot of people don't like this song, and including Metallica, they don't like it. They were forced by the record company, and I could definitely see why, because it's very, like, more happy for in Metallica style. It doesn't really fit the album that well especially with, like, the catchy chorus and stuff, but I don't mind it. It's pretty good. But once again, like, the production kind of ruins it again for me. Whereas Back in the Village, some people love it and some people hate it. I'm in the middle of it. I like some of it and I don't like some of it. I don't like Bruce's vocals on it. It kind of gets annoying, but the music is pretty good. I think both of these songs I like the same, so I'm gonna do this again, back and forth. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's go into Powerslave then. All right, well, Powerslave's catching up now. It's 4-2. Now track 8, Creeping Death versus Powerslave. Powerslave, now the album gets back on track. I love Powerslave. Very epic. I love the beginning with that, and then it goes into that classic, that do 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 do. And I love how the song starts off with the feral laughing. I love that. It's kind of creepy but awesome. And if you've seen the Live After Death video, Bruce wears like this bird mask thing, and it's kind of funny. But yeah, I love Powerslave. What a great song. But Creeping Death, man. I love Creeping Death as well. I'm a bit burnt down on it though. I gotta be honest. I am a bit burnt down on it, but I still love it though. I love the part. I love it when they play live though. When they go into the slow part where they just do that chant where the whole crowd yells "Die, die, die" and stuff. Especially if you see footage like on the live shit binge and purge thing with Seattle '89 or San Diego '92. You just see Jason Newsted just going "die, die" and stuff. Like, I don't know how Jason Newsted has like that deep voice and stuff, but I don't know which song to pick. I love both of these. This is tough. This is really tough. This is a tough episode, guys. Gonna have to do it again. Gotta go back and forth. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. I guess we're going to Powerslave then. Alright then. It's 4-3. Can Metallica tie this up at the end? Can they tie this up? Well, let's see. Wait, did I just say can Metallica tie this up? I meant to say can Iron Man tie this up? My bad. Last track, The Call of Cthulhu versus the awesome Rime of the Ancient Mariner. Rime of the Ancient Mariner, one of the greatest epics Iron Man has ever done. 13 minutes long, their longest song at the time before Empire of the Clouds came out a few years ago. I love this part, like everything about it. Starts off with the gallop, that dun 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 dun, and then it goes into some changes here and there. I love the part where Bruce yells like, "There goes the mariner," and then the bass goes goes into that and but my favorite part about Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner is the quiet part. It sounds like you're on a ship at night, like the part where it goes wah 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 wah. I love that part. It's so creepy and awesome. And they have like this guy talking, like I think he's talking like a text from the actual novel Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. I freaking love it. And then it goes into that dun 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 dun, and Bruce Dickinson's going, and then he goes into that scream. I love it. And then it goes back into the gallop and then ends off on a great note, and it blows your mind. I love Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. What a great way to end the album. Call of Cthulhu. I know a lot of people love this song and love this instrumental, and I know people are gonna give me crap for this, but I'm not the biggest fan of it, to be honest. I rather listen to Orion. I think Orion's probably the best Metallica instrumental, and I rather listen to Anesthesia Pulling Teeth than Call of Cthulhu. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. I just can't get into it. I don't think it's as memorable and as iconic as Orion. So that's going to Iron Man. So everybody, it's a tie. Both these albums tied 4-4. Once again, guys, thank you for watching. This was a good battle. Both of these albums, I had a hard time picking, so that's why I had to do this most of the time, going back and forth. But I'm telling you, if Powerslave or Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner were like on the first side of the album, they would have won against some of the songs on Ride the Lightning's first side, and if Creeping Death, and I bet you Creeping Death, if it was going up against like Flash of the Blade or The Duelist or Lost Rewards, it would have beat that. Heck, I think Creeping Death would have beat 2 Minutes to Midnight as well. But anyways, guys, let me know in the comments what your choices will be. I know I know you guys are getting sick of the track by track videos. Don't worry, I will make a pickups video soon. Hang in there, guys. Right here, I'll give you a little hint. Some of the stuff I've gotten recently, I'll tell you the bands: Metallica, Wasp, Black Sabbath, and Striper. Those are the stuff I've been getting recently, so hang in there, guys. Hang in there. So anyways, thank you for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe. I do track by track videos, pickup videos, and collection videos. Thank you guys for over 5,500 views. I think we've reached 5,500, haven't we? Well, if we haven't, let's get it up there. And I'm just rambling on now. I'm sorry. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace.